So the next topic is data acquisition. So data acquisition in digital forensics, it encompasses all the procedures involved in gathering the digital evidences, including the cloning and copying of the evidences from any electronic sources. It also involves producing a forensic image from their digital devices, including the CD-ROM hard drive, removal hard drives, and smartphones, thumb drives, gaming console servers, and other computer technologies that can store the electronic data. In digital forensic investigation, the data acquisition is perhaps the most critical stage, and it involves a demanding, through and well crafted plan for acquiring the digital evidences. Through the informations must be stored and preserved, as well as all software and hardware provisions, the computer media applied during the investigation process, and the forensic evidence is being considered. So following are the various data acquisition methods: logical disk to disk file and disk to disk copy, sparse data copy of a file or folder, and disk to image file. So these are the types of the data acquisition methods. And the first one is creating a disk to disk. It means when a disk to image copy is not possible, the tool can adjust the disk geometric configurations. So NK, safe, back, and snap copy, or the various tools used here. Okay, and creating a disk to image file means it most common method and offers the most flexibility. So it can make more than one copy. The copies are a bit for bit replications of the original drive, like Pro Discover, Ncase, FTK, Smart, Salute Kit, Xways, and iLook 9. The logical acquisitions or the sparse acquisitions, it means it can take several hours used when your time is limited, and the logical acquisition captures only the specific files of interest to the case, where the sparse acquisitions collect the fragments of unallocated, it means the deleted data. For large disks, we can use the PSD or OSD mail files and RAID servers. So in acquiring the data with the Linux boot CD, it means the Linux can access a drive that isn't that not it's it means that not mounted, and Windows OS and a newer Linux automatically mount and access a drive. So this data acquisition is used in the private sector also. So besides the response to the cybersecurity incidents in the private sectors, compromises of prices practice that must be observed for optimum data acquisitions and to contain and examine or mitigate the incident. So there are two basic approaches for data acquisitions during a cybercrime, which varies from one organization to the other. Nevertheless, these approaches are not restricted to the private sector alone. So the first step is to recover quickly. At this stage, the digital forensic analysis is not bothered with the collections or preventions of data, but how to quickly contain the cybersecurity incident to lessen the potential damage or cost. Priority is given to immediate incident responses and recovery. However, the critical digital evidence can be overlooked or damaged through this approach. The second approach is to gather the digital forensics evidence and information regarding the incident. So here the digital forensics professional keenly observes the cybersecurity incidents and concentrate all their efforts on how to use the available digital forensics tools to gather the evidences and clues about the incident. Since the major objective is to gather the vital evidences, there is often a delay in the retrieval of significant digital evidences. So that's it about the data acquisitions. Thank you.